No, did I?
Are those teeth? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Chiclets.
You gotta say it like just like that too.
Yeah. Now that the chiclets are out, everyone, welcome back to another NASS off topic. This is a little different, but a little great because it's recorded and we're prepared this time.
Yay!
I'm your host today, Jorge Marrero, and then we have with the beautiful mustache,
Daniel de Sangre.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Marie's. I was like, oh,
I know. I'm like, can you see it from there? Oh
Yeah,
crap! I thought I got
dude,
rid
that's
of
kind of fucked up, dude. She's trying to hide it, dude.
it. It's right so hard.
respect the milk mustache.
Yes.
Were you gonna say anything about? Were you gonna say anything about me so I could introduce myself?
And then we also have the super clean, very snazzy, Cappy on top. It's always
Chuck. now for Marie. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
It's just Chuck. Not
on the
Bernal
case.
or anything.
right. No,
Chuck.
just Chuck.
I'm like Seal. I'm like
Or
on these
Madonna.
white women like Seal. Yeah.
Oh.
And then we have coming all the way from the north, not cool, but always chill as a cucumber. It is.
Oh my god. I feel like I have to do the accent because everyone else did. Barista Sil.
Ooh, nice.
See, Chuck, that's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, my bad.
How do you put an accent on Chuck?
You can.
I mean, we're Spanish.
Chuck.
We roll our R's with everything, right? Just go
Oh.
Chuck.
That's the way it looks like it's spelled.
He's got KKK at the end of his name. I mean, that's a good start.
Yeah, he's been listening
Yeah.
to Kanye West a little bit.
Right. KKK.
Yes. All right.
All right, so let's hit it up with a keeping it real. I almost question if I should start it off because I do have a huge chip on my shoulder from last week's viewing of the finale of the Rings of Power. And goddamn, I actually suffered through that whole series.
Why? Why?
Because
Why,
I love to
George?
hate myself. That's why. All right.
That's the torture himself.
Yeah.
Don't
Some
we
people
all?
watch torture porn like Hostel or Saw. I'll watch a shitty show like The Rings of Power. That's what I'll do. That's So yeah, for me, my recent watch was that, and goddamn was I not happy at the end of it.
Okay.
I think go ahead, ask your question.
I was gonna say, why weren't you happy? Because my brother refuses to watch it. He's a huge Lord of the Rings fan. He teaches a Lord of the Rings class in school that he invented in his college. So he's like,
Awesome.
I will never watch that show. And he's like, oh, Galadriel's everybody, not Galadriel. Is it Galadriel?
Galadriel, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, she's terrible. They ruined her. Blah, blah. Elves would never behave this way. So I don't know. Why do you, is it because
And
you're such a fan and
you're-
it's terrible?
Your brother's right. He's 100% correct. I think what really made it so much worse for me is not just being a fan of the lore, it's also just when you watch the show, it's visually stimulating. Like the atmosphere of it all looks beautiful. They obviously put a lot of money and care into how it looks. And
Yeah.
so you're expecting
Okay.
like, all right, I'm gonna get some like Peter Jackson style Lord of the Rings, but in a television show. And I love the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, whatever. That's like the prequel Star Wars at this point. You
Yeah,
know.
I agree.
So, but that original trilogy, even in the extended format where it's like 10, 20 hours worth of footage, it's amazing. And it tries to live up to the books as best as it can. Like you felt like it was honoring those words that Tolkien wrote. As much, and Tolkien can be super descriptive in what he's writing. Like it can actually be kind of daunting at times. But there's a world there. It's fully fleshed out. They took that world and they were like, all right, we're going to paint it the way you saw it in his movies. And then we're going to stop there. And that's like these characters had no development. Galadriel, for instance, he brought like the way he said like she would not be in the books. It's very true. In the books, she is wise. She is very powerful when it comes to magic. Like, and she's the fairest of them all type of elf. Like she is the most beautiful elf outwards and inwards. Like that's her beauty is so strong that it shines throughout her. They take that and they're just like, all right, well, we'll get a pretty lady that'll cover that. but her attitude is ugly. It's such an
Yeah.
ugly demeanor. Like she's always right. She does nothing wrong. She does nothing wrong to the point where when she fights everybody, a troll, a human, or whatever, flawless.
I hate that.
She never loses. If you remember the first time in the Fellowship of the Ring when they all fight the troll in the cave, it takes all of them to fight this one troll. And Legolas badass, Gimli badass, you know, Aragorn badass, even Boromir before he loses his shit badass, and they are struggling to fight this one troll. She single-handedly with her other elven dudes who should be just as badass as her. Yes, I'm using the word badass so much. This is for you, Dan.
Yeah, it is. Badassery. The badassery is on a different level.
All the elves are getting rocked, but she comes in like she jumps off of a sword and she kills it with one fell swoop. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Well, that's what because women don't need you guys to help us anymore, and we got to prove every time that all women can do everything on their own. No, I hate that. I hate it.
But she can't. That's like I'm gonna say if I wrote the scene, it would have been her guiding her team with her wisdom of like how to strategize, how to like, all right, you guys flank to the right and to the left, you know, come from above. Like all of this should have came together as a team effort, but just like, no, I got this. You guys suck. And they ended up like just abandoning her because they're like, yeah, this mission we're on, it's dumb, man. We're trying to like kill Sauron. He's gone. He's dead. Why are we on this stupid mission?
And why are we on this stupid show? That's what we should be asking.
But I'm gonna spoil it real quick. Let's just skip through the whole freaking series. We come to find out.
Say the whole series right now?
No, that's one episode.
What?
Did that feel like a long time, Chuck? Because this show feels like an eternity.
I feel like I'm 45 now, George.
That's how I felt. Every fucking episode, which was like an hour and 5 minutes long, it feels like 10 hours. I remember like every episode I watched, I look at the time, it's like, oh my God, only 20 minutes have passed? It's like, I feel like
explanation feels like 3 years. I can only imagine what the show feels like.
It's so rough. It's so rough. What makes it worse is the writing. That's what it is. So like the whole show ends with you finding out that Sauron has been this man that saved her from a shipwreck.
Which man was it? Which character was it?
It's granted now I can't remember his name because I don't care anymore. But it's I don't remember him being a character from the book. Like Sauron's obviously a character from the book, but the character he portrays as a man is just like some guy.
Okay.
And then he surprises you and like, oh, I'm Sauron the whole time and I'm manipulating all of you. But like his plan is all based off luck. Sauron in the books is a very smart and calculated character where, he's tricked the mankind, the elves, the dwarves into believing that he wanted to bring upon peace, and he gives them the gifts of the rings, and that's how he ends up controlling them with the one ring to rule them all. In this, no. It's almost like Civil War, how Zemo lucked out that Captain America and Iron Man fought each other. It was just all perchance. That's how this felt. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna kill Galadriel's brother, or actually, I'm gonna kill this elf. Let's make it even more vague. I'm gonna kill this elf in battle. This elf is gonna have a sibling. And then that sibling's gonna be so enraged, they're gonna come and hunt after me. This sibling being Galadriel. All right. And she's gonna scour the world looking for me. And then she's gonna find this vague thing that's gonna like lead her to thinking I'm alive. And then eventually she's gonna go on a ship because her people are gonna hate her and be like, you're dumb, go to heaven. And she's gonna go to elf heaven. And she's like, you know what? I don't want to go to elf heaven. And she's gonna jump off that ship. I know she's gonna do this. And when she jumps off that ship, I'm gonna be on a shipwreck ship and I'm gonna save her ass. And that's where I'm gonna start building a relationship with her. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Then we're gonna go to an island and we're gonna convince some other men to join our team. And we're gonna come to the mainland of Middle Earth. And we're gonna save some people. And that'll really cement our trust within each other. And while that's going on, I think I might hopefully have a group of orcs led by a dark elf who's gonna find my broken sword, and they're gonna get it and bring back my armies, and they're gonna initiate Mount Doom, and Mordor will be created. But of course, they're not gonna know where it is. Some human boy's gonna find the sword, and he lucks out in finding it, and then they luck out in capturing him. Just all by chance. Everything is by chance that this all happens. And then
and the rage burned inside you so hard.
That's how I live my life.
I feel like Mordor. I am Mount Doom. All right. I have the
That's
Balrog
pretty
of
doomy.
Moria in my gut right now.
Moria.
I want to jump
Moria.
in Mount Doom.
Let's do it, Chuck. Clothes on or off? I'm going skinny dipping in Mount Doom.
Dipping in Mount Doom.
Just go full Smeagol, man. Go
Sweet. All right. So, Marie, what's your keeping it real? What was the last thing you saw?
Yeah, get this off my face.
Nothing new. I started watching the VHS series, except I didn't watch number 1. I watched number 2 and then 1999 because I've stick with my found footage horror. And I don't know, some of them have like 1 or 2 like pretty good stories in it, and some of them are just like, oh, how did this make the cut? But it's still good. I still want to watch all of them. Well, apparently number 3 is terrible, but I still haven't seen the first one, so it's all right. Not my favorite found footage, but some. Oh, actually, in VHS 1999, there's the guy in it who was in Deadstream, who wrote and directed Deadstream.
The main guy?
He wrote and directed the last segment in VHS 99, and it's really funny. Like, it's funny. It's a funny horror.
I saw the original VHS like a long time ago or a while ago, but it was good.
Is
I
it
liked
good?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I think I've been holding off watching it because I was always too nervous that there'd be like really torture-y stuff in it. And there was one in the 99 one, and I fast forwarded. Like, I was like, no, I'm like, I get the gist. I don't need to watch this, please.
So you did what George should have done to the entire series of Lord of the Rings.
Watch it on 1.5.
Yeah.
Right, Chuck?
Yeah, that's how I saw all the Leprechauns.
Yeah.
1.5 times 2. And I'm like, this is not bad.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he was in
Come
space?
on.
Leprechaun was in
Leprechaun's
space?
so funny.
Yeah, it was. It's funny when
Not
you
when you're watching 6 of them.
Yeah.
guess
In 2
not,
days.
yeah.
In 2 days.
Yeah, in 2 days.
Yeah, it could be kind of rough.
Yeah.
And that's all
Yeah.
I've been watching. I think that's all I've seen. That's new.
Okay.
So
I
I have
saw-
99 on my
not new,
queue.
not
Should I
new.
watch VHS 99?
There's a couple good ones in there. Like the second one in there was really good. Like, really good. I loved it. What, Chuck? Chuck.
It's like, what's on your mind, Chuck?
He's laughing.
Oh no, I was just laughing at Dan. Dapper
No,
Dan.
no,
Would
it's
you
good.
would you watch Dan? I feel like you were gonna say something.
I saw Deadstream. Chuck, you should
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the movie Deadstream. I like that
So
one.
did I. Forgot about that, Dan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I did too.
know.
Obviously, God. That feels
Yeah.
like so long ago, though.
I saw it because Maria actually recommended it. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, this movie's really good. She goes, oh, I haven't seen it yet. And I was like, you watched it. That's why you recommended it.
I've done that before where I'm like, hey, you should watch it. It's really good. Like, what you think? I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that shit. How was it? It sucked. I'm like,
You just wanted to know if I was good. I liked it. I'm a buffer for you, Chuck.
yeah, dude. A fluffer?
I mean, technically, I was for the movie. I was a buffer for you.
He
Dude,
did the work.
Deadstream. Yes, Chuck, you should definitely watch that movie, Deadstream. It's a found footage movie, but the dude in it is so funny and reminds me a little bit like Kevin. He reminded me a lot like
okay.
Kevin,
Is
actually.
it like found footage or
It's found footage, but it's like a
like shaky?
it's like a
Because I can't do that.
no, not
Okay.
too much. It's like an influencer dude, but like he's doing it for like YouTube and he's getting like his comments and stuff that are coming up. But he's like in a haunted house. But the dude is so funny in it. I think his comedy is hilarious. I was laughing my ass off when I was watching it, like generally laughing out loud watching this movie. I'm not a huge found footage, fan, but there's some that are decent. I thought this one was really good. It surprised me. And there's not a lot of good comedies that are just coming out nowadays. So I thought this one was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So then I ended up recommending it to Marie later, who originally recommended it to me.
Yeah. Well, it was like, oh, I heard this is really good. It has like 90-something% of Rotten Tomatoes. So I think I'm going to watch it. You should watch it. And then you watched it. And then like Jose watched it. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah. It's
Like
like
the
Evil
next day.
Dead. It's like Evil Dead comedy, right? Did
is.
you like it, Marie?
It is very like, it's not a serious, don't go into it looking at like a serious horror found footage. Just it's light and it's like Evil Dead mixed with, but there's lots of stationary cameras, Chuck. So if you get like motion sickness watching that, there's lots of like planted. You said you don't like the shaky. Is that why? Motion sickness?
I get motion sickness so fucking easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I could. This is okay. Oh, some of it's shaky, but it's good. It's better than like the older ones for shake wise.
It's worth it. Take it in chunks. Watch it like a television series. So you 30 minutes if you need to to reassess every little 30-minute block.
Is that on Shudder?
It was on Shudder. Yes, I did not watch it on Shudder. I watched it illegally. Thanks, George, for putting me on blast on this
I
television
mean,
program.
you could have just been like, "Yeah, it's on Shudder." End statement.
It is on Shudder.
Thanks for putting me
You
incriminating
did that to
evidence
yourself,
right now, George.
bro. You did.
Yeah, you did. Just confess to the crime.
Yes, I did. Caught
Just be
red-handed.
like,
conscience.
just be like, I
Guilty
watched it at a
conscience.
friend's house.
Yeah.
All
right,
right,
what
you
about
gotta
you,
be
Chuck?
quick on the lies.
I watched me and my nephew, who's 2, watched the new Candyman.
That was good.
And he is fucking obsessed. I mentioned earlier. He'll come up to you and he's like, Candyman. And I'm like, bro. And so the other night, right? I guess he was supposed to be sleeping and his mom like could hear him. So she went into his room like at midnight, right? And she walks in and he's all and she's like, what the fuck, dude? She picks him up. She's like, are you okay? And he literally he went to her ear and she was all Candyman. And she's like, fucking Chuck, dude. Like, and then I told you, like, he was like, we watched, he's all hook. And I'm like, okay, dude, I'll make you a hook. So I made him a hook out of like, tinfoil or whatever. And he's just fucking running around saying Candyman, fucking hitting people. And I'm like,
That's great.
yeah, dude, check this out. True story, okay? He says Candyman in the mirror 5 times, right? And I totally support it. Swear to God. 2 days later, he has a big ass scratch like on his back. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, bro, what happened? And he's like, oh, he's like, Jojo. That's his cat at home. So I'm like, cool. Not Candyman. He's like, no, Candyman. And I'm like, fuck.
He is Candyman, though. He is Candyman.
Like, you did it to yourself, dude. Okay, so
Yeah,
Don't teach him Bloody Mary. Don't teach him Bloody Mary.
nah. But dude, I'm telling you, he'll put masks on. He just watches fucking YouTube and TV with like Michael Myers mask on, Jason mask on. Like, he's ready to go, dude. 2 years old. He's ready, dude. So
that's cute.
Ready to
That
get.
hook, I saw the video of that of him with the hook. I was like, this is so cute.
It really is.
yeah, just like Candyman. And he won't just be like, oh, Candyman. Like, no, he's all Candyman. And I'm like,
He's a character.
yeah, he is, dude. So,
God.
so that's my keeping it real. So
So that was a good movie for you then? You liked the new
Yeah, you didn't even
Candyman?
talk about the movie yet.
oh, am I supposed to do that? You know what? I've never done this before. I've never done keeping it real.
That's why I'm keeping you on point. I got you, buddy. I
Okay,
got you.
cool.
I got
Yeah,
you.
no, I like it. Yeah. I mean, the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, it's not as good as the first one, but I've seen it a few times now. And I to me, it's like its own movie. I like it. So I've seen it like 3 or 4 times now. So
Wow,
That's
damn.
good.
Okay, that's a lot.
It.
yeah, I like it.
I watched it
Mhm.
once.
Okay.
Good.
I see you.
Yeah.
Okay. yeah, no, I liked it. So it was the same thing with like Pet Cemetery, the new one. The first time I saw it, I hated it because I was comparing it to the first one and whatever.
Yeah.
But then I watched it again and I'm like, I like it. It's good. So
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's when I watched the Evil Dead remake, that one I liked right away.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
That one because the way that they changed the tone and everything for it. I was
such a
like,
good
"Damn, this is
movie.
gonna be so
Yeah,
good."
it was
So
scary too. I
good.
saw it in the movie theater. I was like legit like, oh shit. Like I was
Yes.
scared.
And if we're being completely honest, it's very easy to say it's the better movie, well-made
Mhm.
movie out of the
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah.
We just love the Evil Dead and Bruce Campbell and Ash and character and all that stuff and Army of Darkness. But Evil Dead is made very, very well. It's a very, very good horror movie.
It succeeded where the first original Evil Dead wanted to be.
Yes.
Like they wanted to be a horror film,
Yeah, and it wasn't.
but it's just Bruce Campbell's too funny
Yeah.
to do that.
Twice, right? Because even Evil Dead 2 came back and tried to redo it.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2 is
It's
even
still-
more. Evil Dead 2 is super silly.
Yeah.
Like let's say, let's
Yeah.
just take it farther in the comedy direction. Oh, the Evil Dead remake is a masterpiece. It's one of my most
yeah.
favorite movies ever of any genre ever.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that's what they did with Leprechaun. Like it didn't make
Yeah.
it out to be like a comedy. Fucking Willow came in and he started fucking around, and they were like, you know what? Let's just lean into the what do they call it? The skit,
The tone.
No, I know.
Comedy?
Lean into the skid.
Comedy?
Yes, the skid. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when your
They just kinda
car's,
leaned-
Oh,
skidding,
gotcha,
you lean
gotcha.
into it.
They're like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's just go comedy here. So
Yeah, it's
And
true.
you
Like
could
I was looking at the first one again the other day. And it's like they tried so hard. This was supposed to be a scary movie,
It was a
but
franchise
it's
builder.
too funny. It's just too funny.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
the limericks.
it's not bad. Let's be honest. You know, little people are funny, right?
Hold on.
I
let me
know. I
just
know.
make sure.
I
Yeah,
got
there's
in
no little people here. You're good. You're good.
I got in a fight with a little person, maybe like 2008, 2007.
Yeah, no, you're gonna tell the story on camera, okay?
So
Hear
I
the
got,
story.
I'm
You
excited
want to hear
now.
this one? You guys want to
Okay.
hear the story?
it was the last time I drank, which was like 2007 or 8.
This is why he's not drinking anymore.
This is why I don't drink
Sorry,
anymore.
I'm just your hype man right
Yeah,
now.
So I got belligerent drunk, like always, and this guy, we're at this chill bar, and he's wearing like a tie. And I'm like, why is this fucking guy wearing a tie here? Fucking pissing me off, right? So I'm like, dude, take your tie off, man. And he's like, what? I was like,
Come
"Take your
on,
fucking tie
John."
off." He's like, why? I go, why are you wearing a fucking tie here, dude? I go, take it off. And he's like, you better get out of my face. I was like, or what? What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me with your fucking tie? What are you gonna do? And then his little buddy comes up or down, whatever you want to say. He comes down and he's like, yo, I think you better walk away. And I'm like, oh, you? And he's like, let's take it outside. I'm like, it's fucking on, Willow. And
Hello.
and
Right, Wicked.
we proceeded to get in a street fight in the parking lot, and I didn't lose, but I didn't like win either. I didn't really know how to combat this. Literally, I
No.
was just kind of like, what's going on here? He's tackling me. He's trying to hit me, but he's hitting me like below the waist. Is this even fair? But that's kind of normal for him, you know? And I realized halfway through that fight of getting my ass kicked that I should probably stop drinking. And yeah, and then I kicked him down some stairs. But you know, it doesn't.
Did you do like a potato sack? Did you kick him like a football?
You know what's funny is I really thought he was gonna like stop halfway. Like you see it in the movies, they just roll all the way down. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought he would just be like, "Doot, doot," and that'd be it. Fucking rolled all the way fucking
That's
down.
not how physics works.
Yeah, dude, he fucking flipping. And I'm like, I was like, oh my god, is he gonna die? I'm so fucked. Like, and then I did some reevaluating, and I thought, I think I'm done drinking.
Oh my god.
I want to give the audience a little bit more perspective because obviously I wasn't there, but I met you. I've seen how tall you are. You were probably like what 6'1" or something like that.
Chuck?
6
No,
foot.
I
You're
don't
over
know.
6 feet, right?
No.
Yeah.
Because you're taller than me, and I'm just about 6 feet.
Really?
Yeah,
What? I'm taller than you. I'm not 6 feet.
you're not
I'm
taller than me.
5'11". I'm 5'11". Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taller than Chuck.
Oh, what? Really?
Really?
Yes. I'm just under Jose.
Yes.
I'm the-
Jose's 6. Jose's like 6'2".
I'm the second tallest one out of everybody after Jose.
Okay, everybody stand up back to back. Let's go.
Okay, basically I'm not short. So it was very strange and very odd. And it was the toughest fight I've ever been in. I've been in a few with guys my size and bigger, and it was the toughest fight I've ever been in. Can I say
Yeah.
or is that wrong?
Oh, you cannot say that.
Can you say any of this? Is any of this going to be playable, or is this all going to be cut
I mean,
out?
George is gonna edit it in. I mean,
Okay, edit that
I'll
out.
see what
'cause I
magic he
work with
works.
kids
we'll see.
who have special
All right.
needs. So yeah, edit that one out, George. Please edit this one out. But for you guys, he had straight fucking strength, dude. Like I was like,
Here's
Like,
where
he
everyone's
was
gonna see the
strong.
difference. There's a different editing style with me and Dan. You guys are gonna witness it within this episode. I'm just gonna do a lot of bleeps and word replacements.
okay, just don't get me fired.
Ooh, I
dude.
like that.
All
I
right.
like
Yeah,
that.
just make sure I keep
Because-
my job. So
Sure, yeah, why not?
okay,
I just want to
yeah.
say, I imagine like as you're telling the story, you say you kicked them down the stairs because we watch. I'm assuming we all watch like football, like soccer football at some point. I imagine you did that kick pass.
Yeah,
Like when you're passing a soccer ball to your teammate, that's how I imagine you kicked him, as if
Yeah.
you were passing him to the stairs.
it was like a punt.
Yeah.
I punted him.
Oh my god. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so
This
keeping
is-
it real. Keeping it
Yeah,
real.
That's not at all how the
Really
segment goes.
Kicking it real, yeah.
Kicking it real. Yeah, kicking it real hard down some fucking stairs. But he's an no, he's a man. They're still right?
Little
Is
people.
he an
They're
it?
little
Okay,
people.
okay.
He said oh my gosh.
But I also
You're-
knew like another dude who was a and I'm like, hey, do you know this guy? Like he's
Because
like
they all
this
know
tall.
each other? Do they
Yeah,
get a
and I was like,
membership card?
that's what I told him. I go, don't you guys all know each other? And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay.
The Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
Like, you
I'm
guys had
so
union meetings,
canceled.
right? At Wonka's factory, right? No?
Yeah, don't you guys all work
Oh my
together like
God.
in some
Oh
factory
my
somewhere, like
God.
making candy or toys or something? Or
Oh.
at least work
No.
together on Christmas, don't
George, you have to bleep a lot of this stuff out. We're going to get canceled.
I like how
Oh my God.
I
I
said
think
some
we're okay because we're all POCs. And Marie hasn't said a word, so you're safe. You're good.
And
I
she's
like-
Canadian. So she's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Canadians are safe from everything.
Yeah. Having her here, we're
no.
already sorry. So we're good.
and she's in Canada. Isn't it different over
We're-
there?
That's what I was saying. I was like, she's Canadian. She's
She's
good.
No.
Canadian. She's fine.
No,
That's
we
like
have
a
little people
disability
here
in its
too.
own, right? Being Canadian.
It is.
Little people, big world.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
I'm kidding.
I own it.
It's a small
I own
delight.
it. That's small
Poser. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys.
Well,
No, I'm taking it in. You guys. Chuck's keeping it the realist during this
Yeah.
segment, to be honest.
Possibly a little too real.
when keeping
We'll
it real
see.
goes wrong. Yeah.
We'll see.
Keeping it real fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, George.
Well, that feels like a good time for a transition.
Yes.
How about a little game?
Yes.
A little game.
Oh, George won't
Yeah!
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Oh my God.
We played it before. We'll play it again. I think it's time for another pass and smash.
Yeah. Do we
Have
pass or do we smash?
who here remembers how to play the game? Obviously, Dan, you
Me
were
and
there for
Chuck.
it last time.
Yeah. Chuck.
Chuck was. Marie, this is your first time, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it though,
gentle.
so I think
All right.
okay. Please
So obviously,
do.
Fine.
you'll be given a film, and then you will have to either defend that film
No, it's smash or
or
pass.
sorry, yeah,
first.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
have to
You gotta select
to
smash or
yeah, so
pass,
smash
and then
or
you get a
pass.
surprise,
yeah.
and then a surprise.
Oh,
movie.
okay.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah. So you don't know what the movie is, and that's why when you get it, you're like, oh damn, I gotta attack this movie,
Yeah.
or you have to defend a movie that might be complete trash.
Okay.
Okay.
So since Dan is our veteran, he knows how to play the game. You will get to go first.
Okay. Do I,
Hmm.
so I'm
I
picking
will-
smash
so-
or pass. Am
So
I
you
giving a
would.
question?
So you're gonna choose smash or pass.
Okay. Let's go with smash. Let's talk
Okay.
up a movie.
Okay. Okay. Let's give you The Happening. M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. Is this for a minute long again?
Oh damn!
Or
I had a
90
phone
seconds?
somewhere. I think a minute's long enough, right?
Okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a little time check.
Yeah,
let's
very,
give you- let's
very
give you the
short
full
time.
thing. He loves
Your
this
choice.
movie. He needs 60 seconds.
Yes.
All
okay.
right.
All right.
You
Ready?
ready?
So tell me when. Yep.
Do it.
So The Happening is clearly M. Night Shyamalan's best movie because it's the only movie out of all of his movies that's actually based off of a potential possibility. It's the only one when nature goes against man and it can actually happen. Ghosts, we don't know. It's all just a figment of our imagination, right? But bees, harmony, talking about trees not giving us oxygen, that's a real threat, Chuck. A real fucking threat. And that, my friend, that, my friend, is scary as fuck. And the only thing scarier than that is Mark Wahlberg's acting. He completely butchered that scene in the best of ways because it gave us real horrific performances in that movie, Chuck. In that movie, we saw real horrific scenes and acting. Is that 60 seconds?
You got 10 seconds to spare. So
So
I don't know if you want to
is it-
reenact the moment where he's talking to the plant or whatever. I don't know.
He's like, hey, plant. What are you doing, plant? I don't want to kill you, plant.
Him
I'm
playing
sorry. I'm so
art-
sorry
him-
that this.
him
you
playing
I
won't
the
want
come
to
again.
fuck right
teacher-
now. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you're
Him
good.
playing the teacher is the scariest thing out of that fucking movie. He's the source of knowledge.
Say hello to your mother for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Say hello to your mother. Great acting.
Yeah, he's
Oh
so
my
good.
god.
What a horror film. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, Marie, that's how it goes down. You got
Yeah.
this.
Okay, what if I haven't seen it and I know nothing about it?
We'll pick another movie.
That's
You
a good
make it up.
question.
You make it
Yeah.
up.
We'll see what happens.
See how creative
Okay.
you are. There you
I
go.
actually thought about this last
Okay.
night as I was making the list. I
You're
was like, man,
masturbating.
what if there's a film they haven't watched? I was like, all right, I'll give a quick synopsis and they'll still have to take care of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got to hope that I've watched it too.
Okay.
All
Someone
right.
had to have watched one of these movies if you haven't.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, yeah. Okay.
With this collective of minds, I think we're okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
And
All
he
right.
picks the movie Glitter starring Mariah Carey. Like, I've never seen that shit, man.
Lies.
Glitter. How did I know of the movie, Marie?
All right, what are you gonna do, Marie? Smash or pass?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Smash also.
Okay. All right.
Smash is the good one, right?
Yeah.
That's where
what
you
we're gonna
got.
talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. It's the good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
smashing
good-
is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have you defend Halloween Resurrection.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay, this is actually not
with
bad
Busta
for me
Rhymes?
right now.
Huh?
That with Busta Rhymes?
Yeah, with Busta Rhymes. Yeah, the one after
Mm.
H2O.
H2O, the
Mhm.
best one ever.
I agree.
Mhm.
Could easily
Even
smash.
better
I'd,
than
the
I'd smash
original.
the
It
fuck
is
out
not
of
better.
H2O.
Is not better than the OG. These
Even
both
better
have
than the
blasphemy.
original. The best
What?
movie ever made, created. The history of cinema.
His baby's in it. His
Don't
baby's
worry,
in it, so-
Dan. Don't worry, Dan. I will take care of Chuck later.
Good. Good.
Do not worry.
Let the hate roll through you, George.
All right, you got 60 seconds on the clock, and go.
Halloween Resurrection does not deserve all of the hate it gets. Yes, it was cheesy, but it was cheesy and they knew it was supposed to be cheesy. Not like Halloween Ends, where it was a piece of shit and they wanted it to be good. Halloween Resurrection is meant to be a piece of shit, and it's a fun piece of shit to look at. It has Busta Rhymes. Okay. Trick or treat motherfucker is one of the best lines in like cinema just of all time. I say trick or treat motherfucker probably even when it's like Christmas. I'm just saying it all the time. There's the scene where he's like talking to Michael Myers. He's like, "What you doing here? Get out here!" And Michael Myers is just standing there taking it and walks away. It's just comedy gold. Tyra Banks is in it. Like, I mean, where is she gone? But she was great. She had her like mochaccino and she's all dancing around in that little room. And it came out during a time where like reality TV was just like heightened. And I thought it was a genius concept to come out for a Halloween movie and like for that time. And I actually like Halloween Resurrection. I like it though.
Oh, okay. That caught me by surprise. I would have assumed that you would have been a part of the camp that was not pro Resurrection.
I mean, I don't hate it. But it's terrible, but it's supposed to be terrible. So I'm okay with it. And sorry.
If the Halloween trilogy that we got now didn't exist, would that have been then still the worst Halloween?
Yeah.
Damn, trilogy ruined everything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give you Halloween Ends because you guys did the video and we already know. We know how bad it is.
Yeah.
But if I had to defend it though, I was doing a smash. That was when you said Halloween and then you didn't say Ends. I was like, oh my God, thank God. How do I defend this movie? But Resurrection, I like it better now.
You're welcome. We gave you a gimme.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right, Chuckus.
Smash
or pass.
Smash, always smash.
3 smashes in a row.
We might as well make this a smash round.
Gonna kill this list.
We're
I got.
positive. We're positive today.
Let's give you, Chuck. Did you watch House of a Thousand Corpses by Rob Zombie?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's right. Yeah.
Tell us what's so great about it.
Said no. Should have said no.
So you got a minute. You ready?
Me? Oh yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us what's good about this movie.
To me, it's just the epitome of great filmmaking. Rob Zombie is the best director of our generation, and he showcased it all his talents with that movie. You can just smell the grime from that movie in a good way. It should have just been an aroma vision, because you could smell the blood, you could smell the white trash, you could smell the murder, you can smell all of it, and it heightened, like it gave you that extra sense that you needed to really feel that movie in a way that just it was empowering. It really was, and how much time do I have left?
How much more did it smell?
How much more? It was like Lord of the Rings or I don't know, dude. I'm hurting
The
here,
show.
dude.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, cool. But just a great movie. I wish they would have made a sequel. House
They
of,
did.
like 2000
They did.
corpses. Oh, they
The
did.
Devil's
Oh.
Rejects.
Yeah, Devil's
Devil's
Rejects.
Rejects.
Oh, it should have been House of 2000 corpses or something.
Throw another 1,000 of them
Right.
motherfuckers.
They
Yeah.
should have stacked up a bunch more by now.
Yeah, I
Oh.
fucking hate that movie, by the way. I can't stand it. It's fucking gross. It's so gross. Like, I feel like I'm there, which maybe is a good thing. For maybe that's what he wanted, I don't fucking know, but I feel disgusting. I feel disgusted when I watch it. I feel I need a shower after.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
That's the
I
exact
hate it.
statement I made when I watched it with my friend, who was like, "No, you should watch this," and I didn't
No,
want
need
to talk to him for
shower.
like a
Nah.
week.
Nah.
Yeah.
Aroma Vision, that's the best. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, since I will not be giving myself a movie because that would just be wrong, so I was told, Dan will give me a film that I will either smash or pass. Let's go with the theme. I will go with Team Smash.
Okay.
What am I unfortunately defending?
Why is Titanic James Cameron's best work?
Oh, okay. I had a horror theme, but you want to go Titanic.
Yes, I go all themes.
You're starting to know me well. Okay.
Why is it James Cameron's best work?
Best work. Okay. Crack a knuckle.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe even two.
So Titanic is James Cameron's best work because you got to think he actually recreated the Titanic. Like they built an actual boat made to, it's granted a miniature scale, but they built a boat and it looked like the Titanic. And then they had to recreate water. Like I think 1998, I think it was when this came out. Our CG wasn't that great yet still. It was okay. It was serviceable. But when that boat it's crashing and it's hitting the iceberg, it looks legit. Like as a kid, I wouldn't have thought that was fake. I was like, wow, shit, they actually crashed a boat. That's awesome. And seeing the people fall, best part of the whole freaking movie. Seeing the people fall from the freaking boat and go bam, 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 just hit like Plinko, just going down and hitting the parts of the thing. Best thing ever. I love that part. Second best part, this is where it's gonna get kind of creepy, especially being kind of a dad. You see the frozen people and there's like a frozen baby in the bottom. That was some horror movie shit.
Ew.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm glad I
Keep
stressed
up
that
with
out
the horror.
just long enough. Just
The dead baby was a good touch.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't remember that
'Cause-
dead baby part. Oh.
it's quick, but yeah, it's kind of haunting. But yeah, that movie's horrible. It's one of the worst movies that he's ever done. That's not true. Avatar is the worst movie he's ever done, but it's tie. It's really close. Titanic. Oh my god, why do people love that movie? Why do people love that movie?
I don't like it
wasn't a
either.
fan.
So.
Cameron, I'm gonna say this right now. James Cameron is not a good storyteller. He's a good visual artist. That's
Very
what he
good
is.
visual artist.
But if you want to see a good story, do not go to James Cameron. I said it. Boom. It's there now. It's in the ether. I don't care. Whatever.
He's passing it right now. This is pass.
I didn't mind Titanic. It's okay, but I don't love it like the way people herald it. I see it was like a spectacle. It was a spectacle movie when it came out, and like I get it.
But was
I like
Avatar?
Leonardo.
Avatar is the same thing. It was a spectacle.
Yeah, but I feel like Titanic holds up better than Avatar does.
I walked out of Avatar. Yeah, I literally walked out of Avatar. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. Yeah.
But True Lies, come on, man. True Lies and Terminator 2. Come on, still his best.
That's
movies.
peak. That's
And
peak.
Terminator
Peak
2 is
Cameron right
good.
there.
Yeah.
After that, it all went downhill.
What about The Abyss? Did you like The Abyss?
Yeah, The Abyss was cool.
Yeah.
Cool back then. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't rewatch it enough though, so I don't know what that means. It just means I either need to rewatch it again, or it wasn't great enough for me to go back and rewatch it every so often.
I think it's
But
still
it was
good.
good.
I think it's still good and it decently holds up, especially when you think of the fact that that was early 80s and there was CGI didn't exist. It was non-existent. And the water effects that they created for that, a lot of it was still like very flat 2D mapping kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But they pull it off. They make you think like, oh, this is legit
Yeah.
3D shit in front of you.
I wonder how his Piranhas 2 would have been, because he was fired
Yeah,
off set
yeah.
to do Piranhas 2. How would that have turned out?
How could you be fired off of Piranha's movie? Like,
And then he got Alien.
And then
he got Alien.
He got a better film.
Yeah, but he got fired
Oh
from
my God.
Piranhas because I think he was trying to push the envelope too much and he was trying to do Cameron. So like, no, you gotta do this really shitty horror. You're too out there. It's too good. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I think for that time, because of what he had at his disposal, it probably could have been a pretty interesting film. Like it probably would have been a little dope.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been it would have been better than any Piranha movie ever that they would have had. It's still James Cameron. I mean, the dude's not a bad director. You know what I'm saying? Say what you will. If you don't like certain things of his, and like I get it, he's still a good director. I mean, the dude still brings it.
Yeah,
But-
like he knows how to shoot a scene. He knows like on a visual standpoint, like I can't fault the guy. Like he is a master of his craft.
Yes.
It's just it's the scripts. The scripts need work. You know?
It's the same thing. Like I love Guillermo del Toro, but he needs a strong writer because he's a visual director.
Yeah.
It doesn't make him any less of a director. It's just, some directors are just legit directors. Steven Spielberg, he's a director. He's not a writer. They have writer directors like a Tarantino. That dude's just a director. That's what it is. Cameron's a director. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
This really
tell me how you
spun into
really
some,
feel,
like,
Dan.
Yeah, this was,
I could talk all day about directing and writers and all that stuff, but like I'll put a pin on that. I could be on a soapbox forever about this
one
stuff.
day we will, my friend. One day
Yes,
we will go on our tangents.
That's why people need to notify and jump up on our stuff and get notifications, because Marie's gonna be dropping. We're gonna be unveiling her new show coming soon on the NASS channel.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yay! Okay, because you're a video game guy, George, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my stack of video games I just bought yesterday because there was a bunch of new drops. So yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, good.
But on with the show.
We're doing something, right?
We've smashed for a bit. I think this time everyone is forced to do some passing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's talk some shit.
Yeah. So Dan,
let's do it.
You're up next. So you're
right,
gonna pass regardless.
Ready to shit on some stuff. Let's go.
So I'm gonna give you one that is The Exorcist.
Oh, you motherfucker.
No.
You motherfucker.
Oh, this is painful.
Exorcist is possibly one of my favorite, probably the favorite film of mine of horror films. It's the film.
Amazing.
It's what I consider the greatest horror film of all time, but it's not my favorite horror film of all time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I consider it the greatest horror film. Damn, and I have to shit on this movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when you're ready, you let me know, and I will hit this beautiful clock in front of me.
Okay. Got it. All right, I'm ready to go.
You got this. I believe in
one
you.
good fucking point, and I go. Okay.
All right, go.
Tell me when. So The Exorcist is vastly overrated because not really much happens other than a girl getting possessed, which is what they tell us. That's the synopsis of the movie. What else happens? They're just taking place in one room. You have two. If you're not a God-fearing person, then them doing an exorcism means absolutely nothing. It means they're doing an exorcism on a girl. So if she's really being possessed by a demon and you're not a God-fearing person, then what are we really looking at? So it's just an overhyped horror movie that doesn't base off of reality, and it just seems like complete bullshit that you're feeding us. And again, it just takes place in a room. Nothing else happens. There's no horror. There's no fear that she's going to murder somebody or that this evil is going to kill anybody. It's just a girl being possessed and throwing up green fucking soup on somebody. Oh no, she looks sick. It looks like COVID. That's the big scare. That's what we're fucking worried about. That doesn't really seem much. Lock her in an insane asylum and she's fine. The world can still continue to exist and nobody's fearing for their own lives.
Okay, you're good. And
oh, that hurt.
Once you said the COVID line, I thought to myself, I was like, 30 years later, everyone dies.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh,
That
that one
was
hurt. That
fair
one hurt.
points, though. I mean, if you want to look at it like that. Also, why it is a great movie, though. It's just in one room, and it's just
Oh,
a girl.
absolutely,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. No, I know.
Spun it.
As you're saying every point in my soul, I'm just like, but that's what's so amazing about
I
it.
know, George. I know, because I am a God-fearing person. That stuff is true, and I believe in that shit. That's why it's so scary. That's like I'm saying. If you're not, it's like, well,
Yeah.
we are. But
I was like, this bitch fucking head turns all the way the fuck around.
and you're telling me that's not scary? It's like,
Oh,
I had
Like,
nothing else.
she stabs herself in the naughty bits.
Oh.
And then,
and puts her mom's face in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So scary.
good.
So scary.
yeah, that was
Ooh.
hard. That was hard for me to not say anything. Like I wanted, I
Oh,
know the part of the game, but I was like, I want to defend you, my poor baby.
I know, but you can't. I had to attack it. I had to cry and stab it as I'm saying I love it. Like,
Yeah, just grab it in its crotch. With the
yeah,
crucifix.
exactly.
Yeah,
Everything
mother
resorts
sucks
back
cocks
to the
on the
crotch,
hills.
Marie. Everything goes back to crotch.
Yep.
All right, Marie.
Mm.
On that note,
Now that you have to pass something,
Shit on something.
yeah, I think I got a good one for you. This one I'm not gonna fail on. We're gonna give you the Blair Witch.
That's rough.
Now, if people don't realize this, the Blair Witch is very close to you, correct? So close. So you got a minute.
Yeah.
You got
Branded
a minute on the
my
clock.
body.
God,
Whenever you're ready.
George.
man,
Okay.
he picked good ones. He picked Exorcist for me.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Go.
Well, kind of to echo what Dan was saying about The Exorcist, nothing happens in the Blair Witch Project. Nothing at all. You never see shit. You barely hear shit. There's no gore. Why do we keep watching this movie? It's boring as fuck. And there's no like music. There's nothing. It's not even a movie. It's like, oh, I just found someone's home. Like, why is this even a genre? Why do people watch it? How did this start this big trend of found footage movies? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I have a poster of it on my wall here. I don't know why. I fucking hate this movie. Like, I keep it there just to look at it and be like, God, filmmaking came to this? Oh my God. I can't anymore. I can't anymore. I can't say anymore because they're looking at me right now.
It's judging you, Marie. It can
All
hear
three
you.
of them are looking at me and they're smiling and I'm just like,
And it can hear you, Marie.
Dude, the Blair Witch
Yeah.
is so visiting you tonight. You're so dead.
that's okay.
You know what would
I
have capped that
accept.
off perfectly is if your camera just fell to the ground at the
Oh,
It just and then it gets up and I'm standing in the corner.
Yeah.
Standing in the
Oh my
corner,
God.
just
Or
I'd be
it gets up
freaked
and
out.
snot pouring down my
Yeah.
face. I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
You evil man, George.
And for anything, I agree 100% with all the points you made.
Mhm.
Wholeheartedly. I
But you actually
nailed
do
it.
not.
You
You actually
nailed
do
it.
not like it.
I
No,
despise that
yeah.
film.
Oh no.
The first time I watched that film, it was at my cousin's house. I was 16 years old. And it was also the very first time I ever got obliterated drunk. And,
Oh, okay. Definitely
and-
not a drunk movie.
and that's how I ended up watching it for the first time. I've seen this movie
Right.
3 times.
Okay.
And it didn't get any better with any viewing it. Each time I was just like, oh, I wish I was drunk again.
So say get back to drinking again and then watch it again.
And that night was the first time I got drunk. My cousin, who was upset that I was handling my drunkenness so well, was like, this isn't right. Pushes me on the ground, kicks me in the stomach 3 times. I vomited everywhere. I looked more terrifying than that movie.
Ooh.
But yeah, good times.
Why?
Good times. My cousin's the best.
What is wrong with boys? Why are boys so violent? Just kicking little people down steps and
I don't
kicking
know.
people in the stomach so they barf.
To make this even more interesting and worse, 2 of his friends who I'd never met before were neo-Nazis. And
That sounds
with-
exhausting.
Want to come
within
over
that
and
night-
watch the Blair Witch neo-Nazis?
to keep myself alive that night, I did a few
Sacrifice
of
him?
these just to make sure that I did not die.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and they're
That's
like,
the
"Oh
Kanye
man,
comment.
They're
That's the Kanye comment we need.
like, your cousin's super cool, man. He's all right. I like this kid. It's like he's a hard worker. He gets straight A's in school, and look, he's down with the cause." I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right, guys. I'm good. I'm a good guy. You want to do shots? Let's do shots." Shot.
Oh my god.
And then we
He's a
watched
hard
that movie
worker.
together.
Oh, he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
Got it.
Puerto
Got
Rican,
it.
Mexican, we're all hard workers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's my experience with that movie. Good
Well, no
times.
one that sounds horrible. That's way more terrifying
Horrifying.
than the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and
Hey Chuck, how's it going over there?
Good. I was just thinking about the time that I got when I watched it the first time. I got sick and I was throwing up in the movie theater. Not in the movie theater, but like in the bathroom. It's just because,
Ooh, motion sickness.
yeah.
Aw.
I was on a date too. She was like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yes.
Aw.
Stomach hurt. And I
All
was
pale
like,
face.
yeah, all,
Pale
all
face.
green. I was like, "I'm good. You want to make out?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Cool."
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Like find your ride home. Yeah. Use that payphone over there and page your fucking mom to come get you.
Page your mom.
That dates the time right there. Oh damn.
Mhm.
All right, Chuck. I got a movie for you. Are you ready?
I'm destroying it, right?
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
destroying this movie.
Destroying it.
For Chuck, we have The Faculty.
Oh man.
Specifically,
Oh,
Josh Hartnett's
no.
performance.
Specifically, Josh
Yeah.
Hartnett's performance, yes.
Your
and
baby.
and how much of a hero he wasn't.
Ugh.
Oh,
So you got 60 seconds on the clock, Chuck, and go.
Okay, so after making like a string of like really good movies, Robert Rodriguez, he fucking went and just took a shit over everybody with The Faculty. And then he casted fucking Josh Hartnett. Like, come on, dude. Comb your fucking hair, dude. Like, you're trying to be a fucking movie star. He's not a fucking hero. He's giving fucking drugs to fucking Elijah Wood. He's giving drugs to fucking Frodo. Like, what the fuck's your problem? And is this movie just a straight fucking copy of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Like, what the fuck is that? And you get fucking Terminator 2 in there fucking doing his thing, and he's fucking laughing and acting like a fucking goofball. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're fucking Terminator 2, bro. Fucking Robert Rodriguez. Is he Mexican? Because he's not a Mexican. He's a Mexican with that bullshit, okay? And I'm fucking over his bullshit, and I'm over that whole fucking movie. And Josh Hartnett, I'm glad he got fucking blacklisted. Stupid fuck with his stupid fucking hair.
Yes.
Oh,
I love you, Josh Hartnett.
Jose wasn't here to witness
That's
this.
yes. I did that for all of us and for Jose, because after that Tom Hanks remark, man, I couldn't let that go.
Man, fuck Tom
Yes.
Hanks.
He's big, okay? He was a little
He's
guy
big.
that got bigger. He's big.
Oh my god.
All right, George.
Thank you for
ready?
that.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, why not?
This is one you're gonna pass. It's not a movie per se, but it's something you have to attack.
It's something.
A
Okay.
movie per se? Okay.
Why is Wolverine the worst X-Men character?
Okay.
Okay.
He's short, and we know what we do to
All
short
right.
people.
So Wolverine is
We
the
kick
worst.
him in the fucking ads.
Is the worst X-Men character for a few reasons. Let's think of the main one, which has been proven in the comic books. It's like he has a skeletal system that's wrapped in metal. Their main bad guy is Magneto, who controls magnetism.
Mhm.
How smart is it throwing this guy at your freaking supervillain that you have? It's so retarded. It's so retarded to the point where like they realize this and they're like, oh, you know what? We're just gonna have Magneto rip the adamantium out of his body. And
Yeah.
after they do so, now he just has bones. And he sucks that much more because whenever he fights somebody, like he fights a big strong person, they just break his claws. It's like, how are you gonna scratch me now, bitch? The other thing is, let's say you keep the adamantium in him, right?
Mhm.
Metal doesn't float. Throw this motherfucker in the ocean. He's kind of done. Because like, sure, he can't
Yeah.
die, but he'll still drown. So he'll come back to life and then die again. Fuck stupid Wolverine.
Fuck that guy.
Stupid Wolverine.
He's just a carbon copy of Raphael from Ninja Turtles.
How dare you shit on
That's it.
Raphael? See, you assume that Wolverine's my favorite character. He is not.
I just saw a picture with you with the Wolverine claws. I
Oh
was
no,
like,
it's only because my hair gets to a certain length and I will wake up naturally looking like Wolverine.
Mm.
Like it just naturally goes poof, and
Wait,
that's it.
you look like Wolverine or you look like Hugh Jackman?
Wolverine. I don't look like Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, look at this facial structure, dude. There's no squared off jawline. I'm not handsome. What the hell?
Yes, you are. You're very handsome.
George, come
Very
on,
handsome.
Stop
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Stop it, you.
I'm sexy, but I'm not handsome. There's a difference.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get back to mixing it up again. None of this. Everyone picks the same thing.
Okay. I think this is our last round, right? Because we're already at 55 minutes.
Sure.
Okay.
I might have to relocate. My laptop's totally dying.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do Chuck first then, just in case?
All right. I'm gonna do you, Chuck. I'm gonna do you.
Yeah,
good.
do me. Do me hard.
So you want pass or smash?
Pass.
Yeah, pass. All right.
Destroy. He wants to be.
So you want to
Destroy, right?
destroy? Yeah. All right. So let's give you. You're a little harder, Chuck, because
Yeah.
you're a kind of a movie snob.
I knew it. I knew it.
So-
I'm not a movie snob. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking
Oh,
Dan.
you are. You
Fucking
you
foreign
just
movies
said
and
it.
shit. Get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't make me a
I'm gonna
snob. It just means I
watch
got
Lolita.
a wide taste. Yes, I love Lolita.
Okay.
I like it too.
You're just like me.
No, fuck no.
All right, Chuck. I
exactly like
need
me.
you to bash on, or I guess smash on Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
Since it's right on your wall. We see it behind you every day. You must love this movie to have bought the poster.
I do.
So what's so wrong about it?
Well, first of all, it's in black and white. Like, what the fuck is that? It can't be in fucking color. And they got it, like, redid it, but it doesn't matter. They made it in black and white. How fucking stupid is that? And then the zombies are, like, all fucking slow. Like, just walk away, dude. Oh, how do we get away? Walk away? Like, well, what the fuck? You know? And then there's, like, what? Like, oh, shit. I almost got canceled. And then the hero's, like, some dude, you know, like, was he fucking Blade, you know, like, I don't fucking know, dude, you know, like,
Oh,
so
shit, I
hard.
almost got canceled.
Which would have been awesome, but he wasn't Blade. He was just some fucking dude beating up some fucking the whole fucking movie. Like, what the fuck is that? But he's our fucking hero. Get the fuck out of here, dude. And then he gets fucking smoked anyway. He gets fucking shot when he could just walked away, but they want to fucking hang out in a fucking basement the whole fucking time with some girl who's a fucking zombie. Fucking stupid. God, that sounds so good. God, I'm gonna watch that movie right now. It's so good. You asshole. That was too hard.
I felt the
Seriously.
anger. I
It's like
felt
seriously,
it.
wait. So the is a bad thing. I just want to get that clear.
No, he's the best part. He
Okay.
should have been
Yeah.
Blade.
Should have been Blade.
Yeah.
Stupidly.
He's the Blade precursor.
Yeah, he should have been Blade. That's it.
All right.
Makes
Well,
sense.
since we went with Chuck, we'll go with Marie next.
Oh.
But you get
I'm
a
gonna-
choice. You get a choice of
Oh.
pass or smash. So I know I'm crying over here too.
No, my eyes itchy and I'm trying not to rub the makeup. Oh, it's a process. So I'm like wristing it. I don't know. Smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you are gonna put down the film.
No, wait, smash is good, right?
Smash is good.
Oh, smash was so wait. So defending then? This is what's
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
about the pass or smash, even for
I
me.
know.
Yeah.
So they're
I know,
talking
'cause
out. You want to
could
smash
mean
it because
both.
you want to fornicate
Okay.
with this movie.
Okay, so you're defend this film. All right. So
Yeah.
then let's give you the movie. Have you seen the Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
No?
No,
No?
I haven't. No,
Okay. I don't want to explain anything. I want to give you a movie that you've seen. You've seen American Werewolf in Paris?
No. This is gonna be a whole reason
Cat-
why.
Cabin Fever?
Uh
2016, done by Eli Roth.
a long time ago.
The Grudge,
long time ago.
2019, with John
Not the new
Cho.
one. This sucks. I suck. This is why I'm having a segment with Dan on my show about movies I haven't watched.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. Leprechaun?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can
okay.
smash some Leprechaun.
Okay. The Leprechaun franchise.
Just the entire franchise.
Why is the whole franchise just amazing?
Okay.
Go.
First off, I think it gives little people a voice. It gives them a place to belong. It gave them a horror icon. to be valued and as an idol and something to strive to be. It's very inclusive, the whole franchise that it has, because it has into hood and it has some like what do you call that, like inner city type stuff going on. It also has a lot of like transvestite stuff.
Yes, it
Like,
does.
and like men dressing as women is all accepted and is all good. It has positive themes with body image and how you should just love the way you are and not wish to be something you're not, because if you do, then your ass, lips, and tits are going to explode and you're going to die. So just be happy with what you have and don't be greedy. It's such, they teach so many lessons in these movies. Don't be greedy, you're gonna get pogo sticked in the chest. Don't, like, all these things. I think it just teaches valuable lessons in every child and woman and man and inner city person should watch it.
And liberty and justice for all.
Yes, leprechaun. It's philosophical.
That was good.
Yeah, it
You
was
had some
good.
really good points in there, to be
Yeah.
honest. That was good.
I like
I
when you're
learned
talking
I
about
learned a lot.
Leprechaun in the Hood. You refer to that was.
I did not say
Chuck's trying to spread his
there's
cancellation
no way
on
I
you.
said that.
I was trying to get canceled together.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't.
I live in Canada. There's no way I come on. If I did edit that
He's
out.
like, I have a friend. I mean, she's half, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Don't you make me paranoid, Chuck.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I heard every word.
Okay. Did you feel every word too?
I
Like,
did because I like the
right?
franchise. It's such a cheesy, stupid franchise. I love it.
Yeah. The community appreciades your support, Marie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they felt
We
it.
All right.
appreciate what you've done for us.
That was so racist, bro.
Have you ever seen Into the Spider-Verse?
He's just trying to cancel us all. He's trying to
yeah.
find
Well,
any
it's
excuse to cancel
it's
us.
hard for me to say it because in Canada, you can cut this out if you want or just leave it. In
black
Canada,
people?
if Canada, if you say people, that's racist. So I'm like, how do I word this?
It kind of is
So-
here too. You're not really
Yeah,
supposed
kind of
to
is
say
Is
here
black
it?
too. Yeah.
people.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, because in Canada,
Yeah.
that's especially
I
because
say
I'm
George
black
has a
people.
lot of beeps to do in this episode.
I say people
Beep,
here.
beep,
It's
beep.
fine. No, that's what.
We're now in a culture where you're not supposed to say that
Yeah.
anymore.
Really?
POCs, baby. POCs.
So what do you say?
POC.
African, yeah, either POC or African Americans.
But what if
That's
they're
what you're
not from African American descent? Well, like, what if they're
Yeah.
from like Haiti or something?
yeah.
supposed to- and they're Haitian.
So
Yeah.
then,
How do we
You just
know?
answered it.
How am I
You just
supposed to know
answered
that?
it.
Yeah. Asking them, I don't know.
I think you can
Yeah.
say. I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, it's too late for me. I tried to
Yeah.
sidestep it at all costs.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone's protected. All right,
Thank you,
Dan.
George.
Dan,
Just
you
cut it
wanna-
out, George.
Our watcher on the wall.
Just cut it out,
Yeah.
George. Just cut out that stuff.
George is our watcher on the wall, dude.
Yeah,
You guys are gonna be so impressed with this episode.
good.
Ooh.
It's gonna be like 2 minutes long. It's gonna be like smash or pass, pass. Thanks for another.
Welcome back to another off topic. Thanks you for watching another off topic.
And then it's just Marie at
Oh,
the
man.
end to Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Blair Witch.
That's a thumbnail, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Okay.
Give us a
I'll
strong
do.
landing.
Let's do pass. Let's shit on something.
All right. I'm gonna give you the Babadook.
Oh, damn! I like that.
I saw your eyes
Okay.
roll back on that
Yeah. Okay.
one. Okay, you ready? You got this. You got this.
Okay,
And no more time to
okay.
think. Go.
Got it. Okay. So the Babadook, the little boy in the Babadook is so damn annoying. And we deal with the mom that's going through depression and all that stuff. And like it's sad, we get it. But to build a whole horror movie around that gets kind of pretentious. And the little boy, again, I can't stress how annoying the little boy is. We see that the little boy is hurting because his father's gone. Hello, welcome to Hispanics. We all suffer from that kind of shit. That's called every day, homie. That ain't nothing new. I'm supposed to feel bad because it's taking place in a different country other than the United States. Oh, and Chuck's gone. Of course.
He had it with that. He was like, "Oh,
He had
daddy
it
is
with that.
gone."
Like my dad's gone too.
My dad.
Oh no, Chuck is the dad who left. He's gonna get some smokes.
There you go. See, we just
We'll never
experienced
see
this
him again.
now. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's just like a scary shadow thing that's just preying on these two people. But the world itself feels so small. There's nobody that comes in here. There's no real deaths. The Babadook doesn't kill anybody. So it's just a psychological thing that takes place in her head that you can argue is just all in her mind and is just going through her depression. And the Babadook is a representation of her depression that's just preying on her and her son. Period.
Yeah, and that
done.
sucks because fuck depression. Stupid.
Who gets depressed anyways?
I don't know what
Right?
the fuck's wrong
Fucking
with these
grow up.
people.
Grow the fuck
Yeah.
up.
As I take a med. As I take medication.
Yeah, I know. As I go and get my Zen on.
Just wait a sec.
Happy
Uh,
thoughts.
Thank
Okay,
you for
George.
that, Dan, because I don't like that movie, so you did me a favor.
You're
Mm.
welcome.
I like how you just
Uh,
you pick movies that you want to hear people rage about. I love it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
I
feel
did the
your
same.
anger.
Okay, smash or pass, George?
Oh, I guess did I defend a film last time? I didn't get to praise anything yet, right?
No, you
Oh, no, I
first
praised
praised and then you knocked
Titanic.
down.
I praised
And then you
Titanic.
defended Wolverine.
I
I
did.
don't know. And then you and then you praised Titanic and then
Yeah.
you attacked Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's end with me defending something again.
Defending something.
Yeah, so I'll
Okay.
smash. Let's smash it up.
Okay. And you have to do it with like 5 seconds of thinking.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
In Thor: Love and Thunder.
Fuck you.
Why is this Christian Bale's best work that he's ever done in cinema?
Oh, okay. Okay. Man, I thought that was gonna suck. All right.
I try to give you some.
No, Christian Bale actually freaking kills it. He is the best part of the whole fucking movie. I wish I could have seen a whole movie of him as Gore. It's like a horror film. If it's so on theme with this month. Because like just like the shadowy moments of when he's just like looking at you from and you see his eyes and his teeth look kind of sharp and shit. And how even like the funny parts with how he's with the kids, where it's just like he's kind of like goofy and shit. It brought me back to almost like a Freddy Krueger-esque kind of thing, or like a Chucky thing, where it's just like this guy is weird. Like he's kind of odd. I don't know what's gonna happen with this guy. Like I don't know if he's gonna stab me and go, you know? No, I actually
Like a
truthfully,
leprechaun.
this is no cap. I actually love freaking Christian Bale as Gore. Best part of the whole fucking film. They failed us by not giving us more of him in that movie. He was so fucking good. He is a chameleon. He transforms. He physically, mentally, everything transforms into these beings for us. There is nothing not to love about Christian Bale in anything.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's amazing.
So ha ha.
Good call.
You gave me a good one.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I hate that movie, but he is
I know.
terrific. He's
He
the
is
only good
terrific in
thing.
the
He's the
Yeah, he is. Okay.
That was
well,
lovely.
You want to close this out?
yeah. So we don't have Chuck, but hey, who needs Chuck to end a show? You guys showed up, and that's all that matters. Thank you for watching us again on another Thursday. NASS, not a strong. Sorry, off topic.
Not a strong ending either.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you could watch us still every Thursday, anytime, because it's not now locked into a live streaming site. So you can watch us anytime on Thursday. Don't forget to also watch us on Tuesdays with our regular show of Not a Strong Start. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, at Not a Strong Start. I am George. You can follow me at Nicolopolis on anything. Where can we follow you guys? Dan? Or Marie?
You,
Dan,
me,
Marie.
you,
Dan,
yeah,
Marie.
you,
Yeah,
you.
All right, go ahead.
I'm Marie. I don't have it typed in there, but you can follow me at what is it? At Marie Reviews Everything on Instagram.
I am Daniel. You can follow me at King_Sangre, and I'll even do Chuck. I'm Chuck. You can follow me at Chad.
Yeah, and of course, even though we don't have it on our screen, our links are always down in the bottom of the description. So don't hesitate to click down there, hit a subscribe, hit a like, comment, talk shit to us. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us how our opinions were so stupid and you could do better. Let us know. I want the rage.
Yes.
Give it to us.
Tell George why Blair Witch is awesome. Tell Marie why Leprechaun sucks. And then just tell me why I'm so great on this. You guys can say that.
Yeah.
But definitely click the notification, hit the bell. We're going to be dropping new content. George is going to be having his own spin-off stuff that's coming up soon. Might be including me. Marie's definitely going to be having her own as well. That's going to be dropping soon. Click that noti button and you guys will get all new content material. So appreciate it.
Yep. And with theme song.